Hi everyone, this is Kevin McNamara. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a place where we talk about everything from plant-based diets to meditation to good healthy relationships and everything in between. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, please hit me up and we'll get those answered on the next podcast. Thanks for listening. Let's go inside. And just before we do go inside, I just want to announce I've got a brand new sponsor. They're called MealFan. That's www.mealfan.com, as in a meal that you eat, and I'm a big fan. MealFan.com. And their goal is to be the ultimate destination for meal preparation and meal delivery service and pre-made meals, that kind of thing. Go and check them out. Their website's still under construction. They're brand new, and I'm just so honoured to have them as a sponsor. MealFan. Now, let's go inside. Hey everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. Thanks for being here. It's fantastic to have you along. It's day number 20 of our Mindful Eating Challenge. We're almost done. This is the second last day. Hope you've enjoyed the challenge. Today's a really good one that some of you may not be able to do simply because it involves eating in social settings. Now, I know here in Melbourne, no restaurants are allowed to be open where you can go and sit down, only for takeaway. But the rest of Australia is not too bad. You can do that. I know some parts of the world, they're still in lockdown, so this may be a tough one for you to do. So this is all about practicing mindful eating in social settings. And when you think about that, it's a pretty tough thing to do. I mean, it's okay at home. You can just take your time, put your spoon down or your fork in between mouthfuls, but when you're out and you're out with other people, we tend to just go back to our old habits and just eat like we would normally eat. And we sometimes get embarrassed in front of other people if we're going to try and eat really, really slowly and tell people, look, it's a mindful eating challenge, just bear with me. I mean, a lot of people just won't do that. But this is my challenge for you, to go and do that. Just do it. Eat mindfully when you're in social settings. Now, you might be at a party or you might be at a restaurant. As I say, there's certainly no parties in Melbourne, not legally anyway. So look, this can be a bit more challenging than when you're dining at home, like I say. In fact, probably a lot more challenging. So not only do you have less control over your food options, but there are many, many more distractions and there's social pressures. As I just mentioned, they can be really intimidating. So with the tools, though, that you've gained throughout this challenge, you can use mindful eating techniques in any situation. So for today's challenge, you'll be trying to eat mindfully in a more public setting. Now, as I say, it can be at a restaurant with friends or with co-workers or visiting family or visiting friends. So when you're in a social setting where food is being served, just try applying the mindful eating practices that you've learned over the past few weeks, such as really savouring the flavour of the food. Really savour that food flavour. Eat slowly, even just a little bit slower than you normally would. Just take your time. Acknowledge your food triggers. Are you hungry? Or are you just eating for the sake of eating? Honouring and accepting your feelings surrounding certain foods. So really honour those feelings that keep coming up for you. We practice this a couple of times throughout this challenge. So really honour those feelings and accept them. Now, after you get home, just really remember to reflect on how your eating behaviours in the social situations have changed since engaging in this mindful eating practice. Really focus on that. Reflect on it. Have they changed? Or have you just gone along, you've gone out, you thought, oh, I'm free now, I can just eat like I used to. It's a really good thing to practice this in a social situation. So when you get home, just say to yourself, was I able to eat more mindfully? Was I able to appreciate my food without feeling guilty? Was I able to stop eating when I felt satisfied? Or did I just keep eating just because there was there was social pressure on me. So it's a great exercise. Go and give it your best shot. Get out there and do that. Thanks for listening again today. Really appreciate your time. I hope this mindful eating challenge has really helped you. We've got one day to go, which is tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to hear from you as to how this challenge has helped you, and I really hope it has. Let me know. Are you eating slower? Are you losing weight maybe? And are you really taking on board all of these little practices to really help you appreciate food, improve your health, and heal your body? Thanks for listening, guys. Look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. That would be amazing. If you'd like to start your own podcast or YouTube channel, there's a link down below. Also check out Turmeric Heals and Meditation for the Soul YouTube channel. Thanks for listening.